Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. A brush fire that has consumed about 5 acres of brush in Hazel Township is still burning. Fire crews from all over the greater Hazelton area have been battling that fire between Eagle Rock and the Humboldt Industrial Park. Air tankers that were brought in from the Hazelton Airport to drop water on the fire. Today, by the way, is a red flag warning day. That means conditions are right for brush fires. Gusty winds and low humidity mean a fire can quickly spread. You'll want to check with your location for any possible burn bans in effect. There is an burn ban in effect throughout Luzerne County, so everyone should not burn today. If you do and it starts a wildfire, it could end up with you paying the cost to put that fire out. We now know it was an elderly couple from New Jersey who were killed in a crash on the northeast extension of the Pennsylvania Turnpike yesterday afternoon. They were passengers in the SUV that investigators say veered off the roadway, overturned, and struck a guardrail. The driver and another passenger, also from New Jersey, are still being treated for their injuries. The cause of that crash is still under investigation. A traffic stop this morning in Beaver Meadows for an expired registration led to police detaining an illegal immigrant. Beaver Meadows Police Chief Mike Moresi said while on patrol, he stopped a car on Berwick Street for an expired registration. When he approached the car to talk to the driver, he found the driver to be extremely nervous. The chief asked for ID. The man, Carlos Ruben Esperanza Valdez, could only produce a Mexican birth certificate. Esperanza Valdez was found to be in the country illegally for 14 years. He was detained and ICE was contacted for them to start the deportation proceedings. The Hazelton area class of 2018 will be graduating Friday, June 15th. Graduation was pushed back due to snow days. The school board recently voted on the new calendar for the 2018-19 school year. Students will have 72 days of summer break before returning to classes in Hazelton area Monday, August 27th. Hazelton Elementary School held their first ever Science Investigation Day today. It was in collaboration with Penn State. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
It was Science Investigation Day today at Hazelton Elementary Middle School, since the third grade's been learning all about weather and climate for over a month now in class.
We've been picking themes throughout the year. We did pumpkin investigations, we did a rock and soil investigation, and then this is our final one that involves everything around the weather.
Penn State was awarded a 5-year, $2.1 million grant from the U.S. Department of Education's Office of English Language Acquisition for a program called Science 2020. It's intended to foster ambitious science and language teaching practices in Hazelton Elementary classrooms that contribute to English learners' academic success.
This is the first year. It's a pilot program that they got a grant to do, and we were fortunate enough that they chose the castle to be part of that activity. It's been a great learning experience with the students, and since we have a lot of EL students in our school, it was a way to reach these students through science because there's such a high interest level there.
This third grade class worked on wind activities through STEM by building boats to figure out the best way to race them, making paper blunt-nose airplanes to test and record their distance results, and flying handmade kites. Reporting from Hazelton for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
And we travel from one school to another. Plans are coming together for the first color run at McAdoo-Calares Elementary Middle School. Students will take part in the run May 24th. All the money will benefit some great programs at the school.
On May 23rd, we're having our annual Spirit Day at McAdoo, and we decided to do a fun event for the students, a color run. It's a 2.K run, and the kids will have fun. Color dust will be on them, and it's going to benefit our PTA, field trips, and ready buckets for the school.
Stotek said the McAdoo area businesses have been a great help in making it all possible.
My sponsors are amazing. Everybody's coming, everybody's helping us get the streets safe, and without the sponsors, the event would almost be impossible.
Stotech and her co-chair, Debbie Matchey, said the event is a great way to end the school year. Plus, one administrator will be hit with a lot of color. And of course, WYLN will be there to see all of this go down. Coming up on WYLN News, that proposed $5 registration-free public hearing has been planned. We'll tell you when. Plus, remembering fallen state police officers. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Some clouds overnight. Open that window, the low 64. Partly cloudy tomorrow, some evening thunderstorms, the high 81. Friday, a little bit of a cool down, 79, and rain. We'll be right back.
It's a new day in Pennsylvania, and there's a sign of hope. A sign families are saying no more to the high taxes that sent our jobs and children away. A sign of trust in a successful businessman, dedicated father, and American patriot. A sign families are supporting a conservative outsider instead of the backroom politician's hand-picked candidate. Above all, a sign. Tomorrow will be better than today.
Strong families and strong values are what make Pennsylvania great. My mother was strong, and she raised me with Pennsylvania values like hard work and integrity.
Republican John Schrin, running for Congress to fight for our conservative values.
And I'll stand with the president to drain the swamp, secure our borders, and fight for the forgotten families of this country.
Strong borders, strong families, strong values. John Schrin for Congress.
I'm John Schrin, and I approve this message.
For 4 generations, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around. Whether you're in need of a Ram pickup or have an active family lifestyle or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Tamaqua has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. Stop in for the Chrysler Pacifica Incredible Sales Event and the Jeep Celebration Event.
The city of Hazleton could see the Pell report as soon as Friday. The report that is taking a look at the city's finances is expected to be filled with state and city officials by this Friday, May 4th. The consultants from the Pennsylvania Economy League have been studying the city's money pattern since the beginning of the year. The filing of the report will kick off a 15-day public comment period that includes a May 23rd public meeting at City Hall. That will give the public and elected officials an opportunity to provide verbal and written comments about the recovery plan. The State Department of Community and Economic Development declared Hazleton a financially distressed municipality in September of 2017. A short time later, Pell was assigned by the state to develop Hazleton's recovery plan. That hearing again set for 5 p.m. on May 23rd. This coming Tuesday, a public hearing will be held for that proposed $5 vehicle registration fee in Luzerne County. The hearing will be held prior to the Luzerne County Council meeting at the courthouse. A majority of the council members voted to introduce that proposal as an ordinance last month. Council may vote on the proposal following the hearing. An annual memorial service hosted by the Pennsylvania State Police took place today to honor its members past and present. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich has the story.
A memorial service to honor all state troopers who died in the line of duty was held this morning at Troop Inn in Hazleton. The Pennsylvania State Police Organization was created on May 2, 1905 by an act of legislature signed into law by then-Governor Samuel Pennypacker. Now in its 113th year, active duty troopers, dignitaries, and retired members came out to honor fallen officers.
Well, the importance of today's ceremony is to celebrate 113 years of the Pennsylvania State Police, but more importantly to honor the 98 members who have given their lives in the line of duty. And we get a nice turnout here with our retirees. They read the roll call of members killed in the line of duty. I think it's a very nice ceremony, and we involve the retirees in it because it's still very special to them.
The names of 98 members killed in the line of duty were called, including 3 from Troop N.
Trooper Evans was killed in 1983. We also lost Trooper Josh Miller, which received a wide news coverage, and that would have been 2009, June 7th of 2009, and there was also a trooper killed in the 60s.
Retired Captain Joseph Suber served in Hazleton in the late 80s before retiring in 1990.
During my 35-year career, I had served throughout the Commonwealth. In fact, I had served on 26 different stations all throughout the state. And it was an honor to have served, and I'll tell all the folks listening that there isn't anything more respected than a Pennsylvania State policeman. And I am very proud to having served for many, many years. And I'd always be a trooper.
Of all law enforcement agencies, Suber talked about his decision to become a member of the Pennsylvania State Police.
My position was that as a youngster brought up in my family, I always enjoyed helping people. And that was my effort throughout my career. Whenever it was possible, I would go out and help whomever it was at any time. And we'd go out and help them to the best of our ability. And that, I think, is the charge of a Pennsylvania State Trooper.
The ceremony also included the Call of Honor, a memorial wreath laying, bagpipe salute, and taps played by trumpeter Ethan Mariano from Hazleton Area High School. Names and pictures of all those troopers who have made the ultimate sacrifice can be viewed at psp.pa.gov. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Coming up on Sybertsville's News Choice, it's going to be a very busy first Friday. We'll have details in Community and You. Plus, WYLN's Julia Wiegand has details on upcoming events in Tamaqua for Memorial Day. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
For a decade, Schuylkill County had no property tax increases, and all was good. Then serial tax increaser George Helkovich came along, and the smiles quickly disappeared. Commissioner Helkovich raised property taxes 3 times in 6 years. Even worse, Helkovich used money from your property taxes to give himself a pay raise. Dan Muser's a fiscal conservative and reformer with a plan to eliminate all school property taxes. Dan Muser, he's on our side.
I'm Dan Muser, and I approve this message.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. Everyone, I'm Gary Perna. Very pleased to have with me Krista Snyder, the Executive Director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, and we're talking about First Friday this Friday, May 4th, in downtown Hazleton. And before I get into that, I have to say congratulations on receiving the Athena Award.
Thank you.
Very big news.
Thank you.
So, we're going to talk about downtown Hazleton First Friday, and May 4th, a lot going on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, nice warm sunny weather stays with us.
I know, I hope so. So it's finally spring is here, and so it's a good reason to come downtown. We have 2 art exhibits. One that's going to be at Friedman Electric, which is their lighting design center. If people haven't been there, it's a real nice showroom. They remodeled it, so it's kind of featuring their remodeling. Students from Emmanuel Christian School are having their artwork featured there. So it'll be a real nice event. Hazleton Power is co-locating their networking event there that night, so everybody could come down, preview that. And then at the Hazleton Art League, have you ever been to Martin's Restaurant? So the owner, Jane Bukowski, she's an artist, and she owns the Studio 303 next door. She's having her work as well as the work for students on an exhibit in the Hazleton Art League that night. So really talented artwork, or really talented artists. And so that'll be there. And then there's live music at the Pines, Mike Miz and Brian Clark, stunt show, Sanctuary Stunt Show, every first Friday is free. New this month is a Kentucky Derby hat contest. So everybody's
Get your big hats out.
You have a hat?
Not that big.
If you want, well, actually, men can participate too. And if you wanted to buy a hat, there's a store downtown, the Dapper Room, featuring vintage men's clothing. They're having a special, $20 for any hat. Wonderful. So you could go down and shop there. Anyway, the hat contest, it's a partnership between the Sage Exchange and the Pines. So anybody, men, women, children, will put on a hat, go to the Sage Exchange, register for the contest, shop anywhere downtown, bring your receipt to the Pines, and you will get a free mint julep or sweet tea. And then the contest, they'll have horse racing on there, and then the contest will be at 7 o'clock, and prizes will be awarded for that.
That sounds like a really cool event. I know you're tying in all the May things that are going on now as we're getting into it. So there's a lot going on. Of course, we'll have a lot of other stuff going on. Of course, and the one that makes me laugh all the time is May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you, yes. That's the library, the Hazleton Area Public Library. They're trying to get some kids involved. They have the Star Wars, I think it's 4, that's going to be on airing, and there's going to be cutout characters. So it's a kid-friendly movie, and any adults who want to go to, that's free. And then there's, last thing is a Meet the Authors event. There's this Black Diamond Writers Network, and they're out of Schuylkill County, but it encompasses all of Hazleton area as well. It's a group of authors. There's going to be about 5 or 6 of them at the Pines. So if you want to learn more about joining that or getting their books signed, purchasing their books, meeting the authors, that's going to be at the Pines from 5 to 7.
Our very own Chris Fulmer will be there with his book.
Cool.
We've talked about it a number of times here in WYLN, so that's a great event for them.
Yeah, and it's a nice opportunity to pick up a gift. And then there's a Mother's Day sale at the shop too. Frankie's all you can eat crab. So, all good reasons to come downtown and eat and hang out and have fun.
And then hopefully, like I said, the warmer weather is here to stay.
Yes.
It may be a little cooler than the 80 degrees that we experienced this week, but still a nice day to get out. And I think everyone's just ready to get out and enjoy some time. With that, of course, May 4th, First Friday in downtown. And while we're talking about First Friday, we want to mention that coming up in June.
Yes.
So we got to start getting people ready for this.
Yes.
The Wine and Chocolate's
coming back. Our 3rd annual Wine and Chocolate Walk, which is going to be the biggest, I think, ever. We probably have about almost 20 businesses and organizations participating. And this year, Honey Hole Winery is sponsoring the event. Everybody gets a tasting glass. It'll have their logo on it. So Honey Hole Winery, hopefully we're going to get a lot of people to be featuring their wines. They serve they make over 30 different types of wines, and people are going to be pairing those and other wines with chocolates of all kinds: chocolate treats, chocolate mousse, chocolate parfaits, chocolate fondue, chocolate pie. I don't know.
Whatever you can think of.
Chocolate candy. So and we're selling tickets, and that's all on our website.
So a lot going on. Not that we're passing on May 4th, First Friday, but we want to let everyone know so you can start marking your calendar so
Definitely.
you don't plan to go away that day or anything. It's a great time to come to downtown Hazleton and enjoy. There's a lot going on here in the greater Hazleton area and a lot of businesses that participate. And Krista, thanks so much for putting it all together and letting us know.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks for joining us here on Community and You, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home. Robotic surgery for quicker recoveries. World-class heart care and access to top specialists. All from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
At the Joyce Insurance Group, we offer insurance tailored to your needs. We protect what matters most to you.
We've been serving the needs of thousands of clients throughout Northeast Pennsylvania since 1955.
Our professional agents are dedicated to providing you with a great insurance experience.
With 62 years in business, our clients are the reason that we care the most.
Ask any of our 5,000 plus satisfied customers, and they'll tell you the right choice is Joyce.
Tamaqua celebrates the 150th anniversary of Memorial Day all month with patriotic and commemorative events. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has a preview.
This flag was over my father's and my grandfather's coffin, and one day will be on mine. And this embodies what any of you who served or wore the cloth of our nation, this is what we're about. We're not looking for conquest. We're not trying to conquer other people. We are defending freedom and our way of life.
Tamaqua Remembers held its opening ceremony for the 150th anniversary of Memorial Day last night on the corner of Broad Street and South Nescopec Streets. Last night kicked off a month-long series of patriotic and commemorative events for Tamaqua.
But this is the kickoff event. This is the telling the town we're in the middle of the month now that we've been preparing for about a year and a half or so, and some good things are going to happen.
The night included guest speaker, retired U.S. Army Chaplain Colonel Hank Steinhilber, the Italian-American Band of the Lehigh Valley, the dedication of a borough street, renaming it Memorial Avenue, and the unveiling of a patriotic mural featuring a list of 91 war dead from the borough, followed by their roll call.
Everything that we're doing this month is about those 91 men. Most of them were commemorated someplace, a local graveyard or some memorial someplace in the world, but there are about 9 or 10 of them up there that don't have that anyplace. They were lost overseas, or they were lost someplace in one of the civil wars, were never buried that we know of. So it's especially fitting. If their own town doesn't do this for them, who will?
May 1st was also Loyalty Day, Silver Star Service Banner Day, the beginning of National Military Appreciation Month, and Rennie the Bald Eagle made an appearance for a photo op. High school students' patriotic art will line Broad Street all month long in the windows of town businesses. For more information on Tamaqua Remembers events going on this month, visit www.tamaquaremembers.com or find them on Facebook. Reporting from Tamaqua for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
And right now, the 3rd annual Empty Bowl Dinner is being held at the Zion Lutheran Church in Tamaqua today. You can try one soup for $5, continuously try any of the 13 soups and desserts donated from food banks and restaurants around the community for $10, and a $15 ticket lets you do all that and take home a handcrafted bowl.
And it's very hard to think in this time and day that people are hungry. And now it's the 3rd year, and we also have special bowls that come from as far as North Carolina, artisans groups. We have Black Diamond Pottery, and we also have our Tamaqua community. Center donated balls. So all in all, it's a community event, and we're trying to outreach to other places.
The event coincides with the Tamaqua Area Faith and Family Network 2018 Hunger Weekend. The weekend was designed to help families within the Tamaqua Area School District who need a helping hand. It started as a one-day event with a hunger walk, but has since grown to include the Empty Bowl Dinner. The walk takes place this weekend, May 6th, starting at the Tamaqua Community Arts Center. Registration begins at 1:30. The 1-mile walk will kick off at 2 o'clock. An ice cream social will be held at the Arts Center after the walk. If you'd like more information on the walk, you can call 570-668-0289 or you can email dodsonp@verizon.net. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Hazelton Eye Specialists welcomes Dr. James Diem to their practice. Dr. Diem specializes in comprehensive eye care from birth to all ages, specializing in hard-to-fit contact lenses, vision rehabilitation due to head trauma and stroke, now accepting new patients. Don't give up. Call Dr. Diem and let him help you on your journey to better vision today.
Rita's Italian Ice Hazelton, located in the plaza near Walmart, is open for the season. Visit Rita's Italian Ice in Hazelton and vote for your favorite flavor teams to score special deals on the winner. Rita's of Hazelton, supporting all area sports teams. Weather on WYLN TV 35 is brought to you by State Representative Tara Toohill. Paid for by the committee to elect Tara Toohill.